right, so notes over 2.3 are applications. Finding the length and the width of a rectangle. The length of a rectangular piece of property is 1 foot more than twice the width. If the perimeter is 302 feet, find the length and the width. I'm going to draw a rectangle here to make this a little simpler, where this is the length and this is the width. And we know the length is 1 foot more, so 1 plus twice the width, so 2W. So here's W, and here is L equals 1 plus 2W. And they tell us the perimeter is 300 feet, so that's around the edge, around the rim. So we say 302 equals W plus 1 plus 2W plus W plus 1 plus 2W. Combine like terms on the right, so 302 equals W, 2W, W, 2W gives me 2, 4, 6 W's plus 2. Subtract 2 on both sides. So 300 will be 6W, divided by 6. So W equals 50. So if W is 50, and that's feet, the length is 1 more than twice W, so we get 101 feet. Okay, example 2. A carpenter made a large frame window using 60 feet of frame molding. So let's draw a window. The length of it was 4 feet shorter than the width. So this is length, here's width. We know the length is 4 feet shorter than the width, so that's going to be W minus 4. All right, so we know we have 60 feet of molding, which means I have W plus W minus 4 plus W plus W minus 4 has to equal 60. Combine your W's. So we have 4W minus 8 equals 60. Add 8 to both sides. 4W gives you 68. Divide by 4. W equals 17. That's going to be 17 feet. We know the length is 4 feet shorter, so 17 minus 4 would be 13 feet. Then. All right, the next example are problems that give everybody a little bit of a concern, but don't let it be a concern. So we're mixing a 10% acid solution. How many liters of a 10% acid solution? So we're going to put an X on that. Must be mixed with 5 liters, so we're going to draw another container. So this is going to have 5 liters of a 25% solution. And that's going to have to equal, the new solution then has X plus 5, and that's 20% solution. So once you have it set up, we have some pictures going in there. We know then that 0.10 times X plus 0.25 times 5 has to equal 0.20 times X plus 5. See what we have here. So 0.10x plus, so 0.25 times 5 is 1.25 equals 0.20x plus 1. Let's subtract 1 from both sides. So 0.10x plus 0.25 equals 0.20x minus 0.10x. So we get 0.25x equals 0.10. Divide by 0.25. X equals 0.4. liters. So that means then that y is, no, let's not do that then. So we know x is 0.4, so we can have 0.4 liters of 10%. And 4.6 liters of 25%. And the next one's the same example, so we'll cross that off. All right, last one. Bonnie recently completed a series of sale calls that required her to drive both in the city and on the highway. All right, so if she drove a total of 305 miles, so that means driving, let's see, driving in the city plus driving on the highway gives us 305 miles for total distance. And we know distance equals rate times time. So here I'm going to say rate in the city, time in the city, plus rate on the highway, time on the highway, has to give me 305 miles. She drove 4 hours on the highway, so we know over here on the highway that's 4. And drove 1 hour more in the city, so the city then we know has to be 5. Now let's deal with these rates. She decreased her speed by 20 miles per hour in the city. So that means then that the rate in the city will be rate on the highway minus 20. And this will be just rate on the highway. And then it's going to give me the 305 miles total. So rate in the city, write this off here, is rate on the highway minus 20. Distribute, so 5RH minus 100 equals 4RH plus 4RH. So plus 4RH equals 305. Combine like terms, so 9RH minus 100 equals 305. Add 100 to both sides. So 9RH equals 405. Divide by 9, so what you get? 45 miles per hour on the highway. And the speed in the city, so rate in the city is that minus 20, so 25 miles per hour.